and here I am at Eurogamer at Earls Court, standing in front of a tank. Yeah, there's a bit of a queue down now. We got here a bit early, we're waiting for the 11 o'clock walk-in. So I hope you enjoy my documentary on today, and hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.
You can, if you have to, though, you can just leave the dog in the kitchen if you find for a few hours. He's used to, I mean, we've done it before, and he does behave himself, he just falls asleep if he's bored. But just plug that gap next to the washing machine, dishwasher, just in case he gets ideas.
That's what my friend.
Yeah.
Rage. I just did the Bash TV segment. Very, very good. Rooms and rooms of enemies, a lovely overpowered shotgun, good gameplay mechanics, and it looks fucking fantastic. Get it.
I didn't think much of it.
Okay, let me just go into a little bit more detail about Rage. It did, on better reflection, it was actually not a bad game. Obviously you saw my friend there, he loves the game, he'll be getting that. But it just wasn't my sort of game really. It looks fantastic, it played okay. But I don't know, you know, when you play a game, you just know if you're gonna like it or not. And I just didn't get that feeling from it. I actually went to the seminar where Tom Willits, who is I believe he's the creative software director at id Softwares. He actually did a presentation about id Software, you know, its origins, where it started, where it is today, and it was a really good presentation. It was funny, it was good. He was going on about things like, you know, how it created first, like the term deathmatch, and you know, going on about how like the top games are made, like Wolfenstein, Doom, which actually brings me on to Rage, because he actually told us about these like secret levels. They're levels more like rooms, secret rooms in the game, where they actually pay homage to the games from the last 20 years. So the example he gave us was, you come up to a wall, you open the wall up, and there's this room, and what it is, it's a room within the Wolfenstein game. Yeah, seriously, it's where you can find items, pick up items from, and it is the graphics from the original Wolfenstein. So you walk in from this great modern, high-tech Rage game, and you walk into back in 87? Not 1990. Wolfenstein came out. Style graphics. So you got the block, bright blue walls, and you know it was fantastic to see the contrast of how, you know, you had in the 90s you had these high blocky walls, and then you can just literally turn your character around. You just see the smoothness in the background, the atmospheric nature of Rage. It was good to watch.
Yeah. Well, I just played World of Tanks. I only had a quick go. Good game actually. Plus it's free as well, so I'll definitely be playing that when it comes out.
I think it's all that.
Actually, my friend actually did like the game. He was actually talking about getting it, but he just had the that because I said I didn't really like Rage. He just had the yeah, World of Tanks. It was actually we didn't spend much time on it. With these things, with these expos, you don't really spend as much time as you like on these games, but it was a good game. I did enjoy it. Obviously the game is going to be free, so obviously a big plus there. It took a while to get into the action. I think it all depended on the tank you chose. Obviously, different tanks, different speeds. It was good. The graphics were good. Controls were fairly simple. Obviously, I think there's obviously some other things you can do with the tank, but it was just your basic WASD keys to move forward, back, and use the mouse to move your turret, and click the mouse to fire. I think you had different ammo types. I weren't too sure. We didn't really get a chance to go right into it, but it was a good game. I do recommend it if you've got a PC. I think you do need a more powerful PC, but if you've got a PC and you like online games, you like your tank games, World War II games, this is a good game. I do recommend it.
Very civilised queue.
Very, yeah. This is how the British queue. Just played Modern Warfare 3 and it was fucking awesome. I tell you what, I'm so glad I got this on pre-order because I can't wait. Played the Spec Ops, fantastic. One gun I recommend, the P90. It cuts right through the bastards. Okay, mate.
The quick rebuttal for East End, man, is COD. Of course you're gonna like it.
My mate's right, it's a COD game and you are gonna like it. The part of the game we played was the Spec Ops. It was set in some part of Paris. You start off, the first couple of waves are these African criminals, don't know if they're drug dealers. And then you get on to, I think it's from round 3, you get the French police. You start fighting the French police, and sort of dogs start coming as well. And then you get things like from round 5 or 6, you get these helicopters come in, which you've got to take them out. It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. As I said, the P90, God, what a weapon that was. And I don't know whether they're gonna. Obviously, there's gonna be patches come through, probably make it. I don't know whether it'll be that powerful in the multiplayer, but in Spec Ops, if you're gonna play like this Paris map, the P90 was awesome. Just cut right through them. They did. They was coming through this like sort of bottleneck for this door, and I was just shooting right through them. It was fantastic. Yeah, one quick mention about this actual setup. They actually did it very well. It didn't take us that long to get in onto playing it. I think we was in the queue for about half hour, 40 minutes, which was which weren't too long if you consider Games Fest, where the videos I've seen of that people were waiting up to 4 hours. They had about 50 machines there. I think we roughly counted. They had about 50 machines there, and so obviously the queue, big chunks were going every 15 minutes. A big chunk of the queue was going, so it was good, and you can actually see what people were playing. So you actually you got yourself a good idea of what the game entailed, what it looked like, and when you actually play it, it was fantastic. It was nuts. The gun, the movement of the gun, your movement was smooth. It looked good. It is basically what this game is, what Modern Warfare 2 should have been, and it is actually fantastic. Go and buy it, pre-order it now.